If you're looking for a fun and simple love-themed painting, this is the perfect project for you. In this video, I'll show you how to paint a foil heart balloon using acrylic paints. I'll walk you through all of the key steps to paint the balloon in this tutorial. If you'd like to watch the full-length version and learn how to create the entire painting in real time with detailed step-by-step instructions, that's available on my Patreon, Rachel Froud Art. Painting foil balloons might look a little bit tricky at first, but once you break the process down into small, simple steps, it's actually much easier than it seems. To begin, you can lightly sketch the outline of the heart using a pencil. This step is optional, but I find it can really be helpful to have a guide so that we know exactly where to place our paint. Next, fill in the heart shape with a bright shade of red paint. This will be our mid-tone colour, which we'll build on later by adding shadows and highlights. Now mix up a darker shade of red and use a small paintbrush to paint a frill all the way around the outer edge of the heart. This step really helps the heart to start to look like a balloon, as it creates that slightly crinkled edge that foil balloons have. Using a shade of red that's slightly darker than your base colour, start painting in the shadows. Begin subtly and then gradually build up the contrast as you go. It really helps to work from a reference photo so that you can see exactly where the shadows fall. If you'd like to use the same reference photo as me, it's available to download with the full-length tutorial on my Patreon. Once the shadows are in place, you can start increasing the contrast by adding a darker shade of red to the deepest shadowed areas of the balloon. Now it's time to paint the highlights. Mix up a colour that's slightly lighter than your bright red and start painting it in the highlighted areas, again following your reference image. Just like before, start softly and then we can build up the brightness as we go. Next, add a little bit more white to your paint and use this lighter shade to brighten the strongest highlighted areas. It's this contrast between the bright highlights and the dark shadows that really make the balloon look metallic and shiny. For the very brightest highlights, use pure white paint. Apply this sparingly, only in the areas that are catching the most light. To finish painting the foil balloon, we can add the creases around the edges using a small paintbrush. Start by using the dark red paint to add the darker creases. These details really help to make your balloon painting look more realistic. Then use a lighter shade of red to add highlights to some of the creases. This makes the balloon look extra shiny and it also helps the creases to stand out in the shadowed areas. Finally, to complete your heart balloon painting, use a thin paintbrush and some dark red paint to add the string hanging down from the bottom of the balloon. And there you have it, a cute heart balloon painting. I hope you enjoy creating your own. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more tutorials like this.